Game 1 was something insane. Literally, Indiana first game by winning by 1 point. Now, this right here was exactly what I'm talking about. Games like this were too close, and honestly, they had no chance of winning. I mean, everybody had Thunder winning as the favorite. No one even thought that Pacers was going to win last night, just off the back of how they was playing overall with the many turnovers they had. Speaking of turnovers, man, the Pacers broke the NBA playoff record for the worst half with the most turnovers in game 1. Like, this was insane. 19 turnovers in the first half of the game alone, which goes to show they wasn't even protecting the ball as much as possible, and yet they still end up with the win. My whole thing is, what is going on with OKC? Because when a team of that caliber is turning the ball over consistently, you have to capitalize every single turnover, okay? And they was not doing that. The game was completely close throughout the entire game. From first quarter, it was 29-20, and then the second quarter was 28-25, and then you start to see Pacers get some rhythm in the third quarter with only 31 points, and then the fourth quarter is when they start to kick it up a notch with 35 points versus Thunder scoring 25. But the game overall was very close. Usually Thunder would have blew them out by 15-20 points, if that, but they completely dropped the ball here. And I feel like the last play, he should have passed the ball up. He had a better chance kicking the ball out to someone else, okay? But I guess he wanted to play the hero and drop the mid-range, even though his mid-range was doing pretty good, but he wasn't efficient from the field goal line as much as possible. I mean, 14 from 30 from the field goal wasn't good. Not as much for him to really take the shot, or the final shot for that matter. I wouldn't allow Shea to take the last final shot, in my opinion, because I feel like he was cold for the most part from the game. I mean, 14 from 30 from the field goal. He should have kicked the ball out. But again, I guess he felt like he had the open look, so he took the shot. Missed that. Rebound by Nesmith. Kicked the ball out. Tyrese Haliburton walked him down and shot that game-winning shot. And I think, honestly, that was when people realized, like, yeah, this dude's not overrated, because he keeps getting told about being overrated, but yet he drops these shots. He did this so many times, it's like it's becoming a second nature to him now. He is known as Captain Clutch. Yeah, he has a very good clutch performance when it comes down to it. He had a struggle night as well. That's the thing about Haliburton. It's like he played decent. When it comes down to the wire, this is the guy that's going to make the last final shot. He got that closer badge, if anything. 6 from 13 from the field, 2 from 7 from the 3. He was struggling from the 3-point line most of the night. No free throws at all. 10 rebounds, pretty stacked. 14 points. And this is one thing I did notice about Thunder in general, is that there was not a lot of fouls being called. Like, Shea only went to the line 8 times. He made 7 out of 8 free throws. Now, this is what I was saying. I was like, if he gets a lot of free throw calls, this is how they're going to win the game. Now, as you can see, over only 8 attempts at the free throw line, that's not a lot. Usually he'll get about like 14, maybe 12, sometimes 16 free throw attempts. For him to get this lowest one, this goes to show that he wasn't getting as many fouls as he wanted to, which also helps Indiana from winning these games as well. Because if you look at it, if they get a lot more fouls driven to SGA, then the game going to get completely blown out. Because if he was going to score like he did in game 5, when he had like 14 to 12 free throw shots in general, that's 24 points just from the free throw line alone. So for him to actually not get that many points from the free throw line is give and take, the best way to execute that in general. And Chet had a horrible game. Like, I didn't see Chet anywhere, to be honest with you. It was a one-sided game. Pacers wasn't supposed to win that at all. Like, no one even expecting to win that. That was a last-minute closer shot from there. Shout out to Tyrese Haliburton, man. That was an executing shot right there. Now, heading into game 2 is going to be a completely different thing, because if they really want to compete on that same level, they got to find a way to slow down the pace. Because, again, Pacers is known for a very fast play style. And it got to the point where they was literally throwing the ball away out of bounds. So many turnovers. They had like 25 to 26 turnovers in the entire night, which is also really bad. If they want to execute game 2, they have to protect the ball as much as possible. For Thunder, on their end, if you see Pacers messing up with the turnovers, you got to execute those. Turn those turnovers into points. And they didn't do a good job executing that, which made them lose the game. So for right now, it's looking like Pacers is giving them that work, to be honest with you. And I'll be surprised if this game go to game 7. It could go. I'm not sure. It's still early yet. Again, game 1 was very favored to the Thunder to winning. No one was expecting Pacers to win this game. And for them to close it out with that 1 point for the game-winning shot from Tyrese Haliburton, it was crazy. I don't know how game 2 is going to play out, but it's looking like Pacers might end up trying to win that game 2. If they win 2 games in OKC, this is going to be a problem for sure. They taking every single game at home. So yeah, this is going to be a great matchup.